Oh my goodness, this lighting is horrible. There we go. Well, I figured we'd go on a little car ride. The birds in the seat next to me gonna put their seatbelt on in just a minute. And we're gonna go for a drive somewhere. I don't know where. And I don't know, talk about life and birds and see how the weather is. So maybe we can get ZB in her harness, go for a little walk, and talk about things. And, well, let's see how it goes. I will see you whenever we arrive, wherever we're going. So we're here. I was not all too smart. I forgot that today is Sunday. So all the places I normally go are schools, and their parking lots are closed. So, obviously, instead, we're here where I used to practice field hockey when I was for Tri-Cities. So, we're at Town Center, just kind of chilling on kind of parallel parked because I didn't want to park in a parking lot because it's raining, but for some reason there's a lot of people. Why wouldn't everybody want to come down to a lake and walk around in the rain? It's not like a lot of rain, it's kind of just spitting. But, I don't know, I figured I'd try and do one of those videos that people do and for some reason are successful with, when they just kind of talk about their lives, and like, there's a steering wheel in the way. I don't know where to put this, so it doesn't... Oh, yeah, see, like, is that any better? Now I'm just, like, sideways. Like, just... Like, this isn't good. Like, whoa, that's worse. Is that, whatever. Maybe I'll just turn it this way? There. I'll just lean sideways. You would have thought I would have gotten changed for going outside, but still in my pajama pants. Because it's raining, I didn't really think I'd go outside. I brought the little harness anyways, just in case, but I don't think we'll be going outside today. It's kind of cold. When did that get there? They, like, built a... Can you see that? Just, like, weird little gazebo type thing that didn't used to be there. But, whatever floats their boat, I guess. Yeah, so I guess the birds have got their little seatbelts on. See? I don't know, man. People always use those, like, perches. Have you seen those? They're like perches for cars and they like hang over the seat and then there would be like a perch here so that way the bird can sit in the front seat, but I don't know. I don't think that's a really good idea. Like, if you got into a car accident, the bird would just get clobbered with an airbag, and I don't know. Like, I prefer to buckle them up, and that way if something does happen, it'll hit their cage, not them. Like, I don't know, it's a neat idea. And I think maybe if you live somewhere that, like, there wasn't traffic, maybe that would be a better idea. I don't know. I don't like it. They are really scared. We've never been here before. Well, they've never been here before, obviously. I've been here before. But they're really scared. So I'm just gonna let them calm down before I do anything. Make sure all the windows are closed. Yeah, so I don't know. I thought I'd talk about life. And I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I'm not very interesting. I don't know how people can talk about their lives. I'm very confused. There were a lot of people here a second ago, and now their cars are here, but they're all gone. And there's like nobody walking around the lake anymore. They disappeared. It's really weird. I don't know. Okay, let's get the birds out. Alright, so we're a little scared. New environment. Just let them calm down for a bit. How are you? Yeah. Oh, you want to come say hi too? Do you want to come out? So whenever... Hi. Maybe I'll talk about that. Let's just talk about what happens. Whenever I go on a car ride with them, I just... Want to come out? Yeah, you gotta help. I can't reach you. There you go, good girl. Okay, hi. Bird on my head. I never pull them out right away. You want to come off my head? Just because, in case you can't tell by their body language, they're really scared and nervous. And like, she's scared of my leg lifting up right now. I'm trying to give her a knee to stand on. There. They're always really nervous and really scared when we first get somewhere new, so I just like let them sit there for a little bit, and they've gotten faster. The first time we had to sit here for a couple minutes before they were kind of comfortable with where they were. Yeah. You can't see this scritching action. Yeah. Yeah, and then I kind of just open the door and let them kind of come out, or they'll start telling me they want to come out. Like, this door is just a sliding door on the cage, so I can't really like lift it up and keep it open all too well. And so Mia, like what she just did was she came over to the side and was kind of doing the head bob and the waving and was like, "Can you let me out now, please?" And so yeah, I let them out on their own terms when they're comfortable, so that way we don't have a bird like frantically flying around the car and hitting windows or, you know, getting into trouble. And the other thing I do is I check all the windows beforehand. It's just not something in particular that I want to be dealing with right now. Would be a bird flying out the door. So yeah, doors and windows locked and closed always. Boop. Do we want to see if we can go outside for a little bit? There's a little bit of rain. I don't know. I like to get them outside in all sorts of temperatures and environments, because like if something does happen where one of them flies out the door and like it's raining and they're not used to that, they can get scared of, you know, the rain touching their back, so they're not going to be able to fly when they're wet, and they can get really nervous and really scared and just fly off instead of, you know, like being able to recall if something happens. So I just, you know, the more things they can get used to and accustomed to, the better. Just, you never know what's going to happen, and, you know, any species can, you know, run away and run into trouble and get nervous. So we gotta keep them safe. You are looking pretty calm. Would you like to step outside for a second? Yeah? Okay, so you're gonna go back in your cage. Yes, you are. I am gonna put them all back in their cages and get her harness on, and we'll pop outside for a bit, and I'll see you all outside in a second if she's okay with it, and we shall be back. So there we go. We got our harness on, and we got Mia in her cage, and we're looking spiffy. Looking spiffy. Car driving by. Alright. See if we can pop outside today. See how she feels in with a little bit of the rain. Beep. Alright, so I'm not going to record too much out here, because I really need to keep my focus on her and her safety. So I'm just going to record this little bit right here, and I'll record when we're finished walking just a little lap around. Alright, let's go peek at Mia. Sitting in the car, she's going to wait for us. Bye, Mia! Little kid just like driving around, spraying this Airhorn, and ZB just like stared at him. So I'm really proud of her. She didn't get scared and like try and fly. She just kind of stared at him. So that was an achievement. We're gonna go underneath that weird thing I was pointing at earlier. We're gonna stand under it. There we go. Yeah. There we go. I don't even know what you want to call this. It's not even like a gazebo. It's just some weird decorative thing. Look, there's maple leaves. Do you see these maple leaves? I don't know if you can see them. There they are. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna keep walking. Alright, so the rain's starting to pick up. It's starting to get a bit cold, so we're gonna head back into the car, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, we got a bird driving the car. She did really well. I was really proud of her. And I really wish I had a better spot to put the camera. Give me a second. Maybe I can put something. Let's put I'm gonna sit you on a bag of sunflower seeds. Give me a sec. There. Ugh, lighting. There. That's better. Now you can't see her driving the car. Here, we'll let Mia drive the car with her. Oh, oh, oh. She's got the gimme foot, so. There! Those two cuties driving the car. I think they drive a bit better than I do. She deserves a good preen. She did a good job. She actually did a really good job. There was this kid just like riding this red bicycle around the lake with an air horn. I don't know. That just kind of irked me. But they handled it really well. I came back and, you know, you can see Mia's head is just scruffy as can be because she spent the entire time trying to claw her way out. Oh, hello, people. People with a puppy. Yeah, you see her head feathers are kind of scruffed because what she does is she hangs off the side of the wall and she like scratches her head but kind of hits the wall. She only ever does this when somebody locks her in a cage, and she just does that the entire time until someone lets her out. But it's better than a bad screaming habit, so, you know, we roll with it. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. Excuse me, you should not be fixing your feathers and driving. These are not activities you should be doing while driving. What are you doing? You are terrible, terrible drivers. Shame on you. But yeah, other than that kid with the air horn, this actually went pretty well. Like, there was rain falling on her and she wasn't like flinching like the first time I was introducing her to a light rain. She was kind of, you know, she wasn't too happy with it. Like, she was kind of shaking and kind of trying to preen where the water fell. So she did pretty good today. You know, she handled it really well. She didn't really seem affected by the rain or the water. You're so cute. I wish I brought my camera. I forgot to bring my camera. Dang it! I should have done that because it's really nice lighting for her right now and I could have gotten some pretty pictures. And yeah, you did good. Would you like some sunflower seeds? Where did I put my sunflower seeds? There's some oh, right, you're sitting on them. It's a good thing some of them fell out in my pocket. Would you like one? Yeah, of course you would. Would you like one? Good girl. She's so unstable on this because what I've mentioned on Tumblr before is she has a birth defect in one of her feet, so she sits on the side and doesn't grip very well. So when she's sitting on this, she's kind of like sliding. Alright, so we're gonna head home now. I'm gonna put her back in her cage. She can go hang out with Mia, who's already there waiting for her. And we're gonna head home. Thank you so much for joining us down here at Lafarge Lake. And we're gonna head home, and I will see you all there. And so thank you so much for being here. I hope you had a good time. It was very fun hanging out with you here. And I will see you all when I get back home, alright? Bye!